This whole Thailand adventure actually started in Bangkok, where we packed everything up and headed about 4 hours north to the Coulomb Dam, a large reservoir that was flooded in the 80s that made this just massive lake. On the way up, we stopped at the Kwai River Bridge, but it was this really crazy bridge that a train still actually goes over that was situated that connected a Buddhist temple on one side to the small town.
One of the places I've always wanted to go was the River Kwai, and it has a great place in history. As a lot of people know, during the war, and it was like a great landmark to the cooperation between the Thai people and basically all the foreigners that actually worked and died there. And so to me it was like getting out there and actually getting on the river and pedaling around the bridge was a really special thing for me.
We packed everything up at the Kwai River Bridge and headed up north to our final destination at the reservoir to meet up with the rest of the fishing team. We were actually picked up with our host for the week, a group of people that actually lived out on the reservoir. These guys were so great. They actually had long-tail, like traditional long-tail boats, and they would take us around and show us all of the good fishing spots on the lake. And plus they were pretty damn good cooks as well.
We're at the moment at the Coulomb Dam, actually getting the Dorado out for its maiden voyage. It's one of the things I enjoy most about product design, is the fact that you can actually design something and get it in the field and confirm that what you were thinking at the beginning actually works.
So I got up at around 5 a.m. this morning, head out within an hour or so. Once we were out there, it was interesting to see the terrain. Our species of choice on this trip for fishing was the snakehead, and it was quite an experience searching for these guys, something I've never done before.
Okay, what we fish here in Coulomb is striped snakehead and giant snakehead. Striped snakehead, they're about this size, about a foot long, and then but giant snakehead, they're way bigger and they're more aggressive. So when we fish for striped snakehead, we want to use a top water lure.
The second day, I actually went with a couple of people up about 30 minutes north of our main camp to check out the Mon Village, which is home to Thailand's largest wooden bridge. This thing's like 400 meters long and actually connects two parts of the river for a variety of different people in the area to be able to have access to the temples and the markets there. I actually jumped in a boat at the bridge and we worked what was almost a 2-hour trip back via all of the waterways to the main camp, and along the way we stopped at a Sunken Buddhist temple. The temple is actually the only thing left from a village that was flooded out in the late 80s when they created the dam and flooded the river.
So aside from the culture, the experience, the food, the location, the true motive behind this trip was the Dorado, and I'm really impressed with how it's been performing. I've been able to use not only the pedal system but also the integrated motor drive. This reservoir is massive, and once I finished fishing a cove, it was quite a paddle from one location to another, so that was the best time for me to use the integrated motor drive system. But overall, the comfort, the performance, you can tell that the boat and the overdrive itself are a match made in heaven.
When it was all said and done for the whole trip, we only actually caught a couple snakehead, but the trip in itself was just amazing. I mean, the food we had, the amazing people we met, nicest people we've ever met, the scenery, I mean, it looked like Jurassic Park. I think we even saw a monkey at one point. It was just this amazing experience, and it was just this awesome reminder that you might speak different languages and eat different foods and live in drastically different places, but we all love fishing.